Hey everyone, it's Betsy here, and today I'm going to give you a fraction tip. This will especially be helpful to you when you're solving equations with fractions. So, before we get started, we got to take a look and see what emoji Betsy's up to. It says, "Why did the fraction join the football team?" I don't know about that, but well, Betsy emoji's looking it up. Let's take a look at these problems. Perhaps we'll have the answer at the end. So, number one, I shouldn't say number one, there's no number one there, but you know what I mean. 1/4 x. What I want to show you here is that this is the same thing as 1/4 times x. There's nothing between the 1/4 and the x, so it means multiplying. But you can write this a different way. You can take this x that's on the side and put it on the top. So this is the same thing as 1x over 4, or simply x over 4. So when you have something on the side of an equation, you can move it to the top. And that will, again, it will be very helpful to you when you are solving equations. Let's take a look at 2/3 x. Okay, again, it's 2/3 times x. The x is on the side, so I'm going to take and move it to the top. So now it's 2x, which is 2 times x over 3. Same thing, no difference. When I look at the next one, it's 7 times 4/9. Here, again, you're going to move it to the top, but another way to look at that is to make the 7 into a fraction by putting a 1 on the bottom. Then you're just multiplying across the top. 7 times 4, 28. 1 times 9, 9. So it's the same theory we use. It's just putting that 7 on the top. So it's 7 times 4. Let's take a look over here. I've got 8x times 1/3. Again, I can make that 8x into a fraction by putting a 1 on the bottom. And then all you have to do is multiply across the top, 8x times 1, across the bottom, 1 times 3. And you get 8x over 3. How are we doing, everyone? If you're struggling with anything, please leave me a comment and I'll help you out. Let's take a look at the next one. I got 3/4 times 5. Again, since the 3/4 is a fraction, I can make the 5 a fraction by putting a 1 on the bottom and then multiply across the top. 3 times 5, 15 over 4 times 1, 4. So I always tell my students, when part of the problem is a fraction and the other part isn't, I'll make it into a fraction just to make it easier to work with. So here, 2/7 is a fraction times 3x. Well, I can make that 3x a fraction by putting a 1 on the bottom and then just multiply straight across. 3 times 2x is 6x. 7 times 1 is 7. I hope this helps. If you need me to do more problems, just let me know. But especially that, again, when we solve equations, I'm going to show you this when we solve equations again. So you will see it again. Another thing I want to tell you, if I have 1/3 of x, again, what do? We can put the x on top. So it's the same thing as x divided by 3. 1/5 of x is the same thing as x divided by 5. And so on. Just like I showed you in the first problem up there. 1/4 of x is the same thing as x divided by 4. This will be very helpful to you. So please try to keep it in mind. Now, Betsy has an answer for us. She found the answer. Why did the fraction join the football team? Because it wanted to be a proper numerator. Huh. I know you're thinking it's corny again, but that's all right. I like to have a little bit of fun. So I hope I taught you something today. And if it's helpful, I would appreciate if you subscribe. I've got so many more videos coming, many tips, many problems to work out. We can do this together. What I like about this community is that I want it to be a closed community where I can help you. You can ask questions. Once school gets started, I'm going to do some live videos with you, so give you a chance to ask some questions live from me. So please consider subscribing. I've got you. I'm here for you, math mates. Have an awesome day.